Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, 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 people. Another episode of Three Clarks Podcast. I am your host, Dwayne, alongside my host, Shantae. What up, Shantae?
What's going on? I'm trying to still get myself together.
She getting herself together right now. So it's another Thursday night, but it's not just a regular Thursday night. It's actually Thursday, April 20th. What does that mean? April 20th, Thursday, April 20th. It means a lot of stuff for a lot of people, but for today is actually Earth Day. That's one. No, Earth Day Saturday. I'm sorry, Earth Day Saturday. Today is actually April 20th, 420. Where them smokers at? Smoke weed every day. So it's 420.
Smoking weed every day.
I don't know nothing about smoking weed every day.
Me either.
Okay, happy early birthday. Yes, we're gonna get to that. So it's 420 is the national holiday for weed smokers, which is, you know, it's not recognized by the federal government, but it's recognized by Colorado, Nevada, California. It's 420. So 420, and at 4 o'clock and 20 minutes past the hour, people were getting blunted and smoked out.
Yeah, you know, I was funny story. I was on a conference call with my artists, and you know, they're avid partakers in the medicinal area and medicinal. I'm doing a Dwayne tonight.
You know, the medicinal. They was on
them. They certainly were taking full advantage of their holiday.
They was getting it in.
They was getting it in.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Getting it in with the smoke weed every day. So yeah, 420. There was a festival going on. They call it the Sesh at downtown Atlanta. So people were down there. Sesh. So I don't know if it's session or sesh, but they had the sesh going on. So they were downtown Atlanta today smoking. So the funny thing about it is smoking weed in Georgia is not legal. It's not legal in Georgia, but in Fulton County, where Atlanta's located, it's a $50. Is it a $50 fine?
I have no idea.
I know it's I think it's like a $50 fine.
Nothing about this culture.
As long as you don't have a pound or nothing on there, it's like a $50 fine. As
long as you don't got a pound.
Yeah. I think it's a certain amount.
Got like a dime bag.
Yes, it's a dime bags or a certain amount you can have, and you know, they'll ticket you.
10 dime bags.
Yeah, they don't even take it from you no more. They just ticket you.
So I was trying to say, so what is technically a dime bag? Like, is that the weight of it? Like, it weighs 0.5?
Well, dime bags back in the day.
I'm trying to understand, because like I hear them talk about a dime, 10. I don't even know, a dub.
It was a $10 bag, which they don't do anymore. Those were something that you happened back in the day. The $10 bag. They don't do dime bags no more. I think the minimum you can do.
It's like $30.
It's $25, $30, and I don't, you know, for my weed smokers out there, if you're watching, please go and chime in on it. But I think
they're gonna chime in about what they doing on their free time.
Well, you know, it's like legalize it. You know, they got the people all over the country are smoking right now for 420 day, and I don't even know where it came from.
Should I like contact, you know,
call a smoke? You want to call a smoke up
girls and be like, hey,
you're messed up, because I wish I didn't even the devices upstairs, our remote device, who we could have called the smoker, put them online and talk to them. I ain't have the device, so you know, these people smoke weed every day. So hopefully the biggest smoker in the world, you know, he's having his holiday and his party. Who's the biggest smoker in the world?
Snoop.
Everybody knows Snoop Dogg is the biggest smoker in the world. Snoop Dogg smoked weed more than weed need to be made. He can, and I think he owns. Hopefully, he owns his own. What's it called? Plant production facility.
I don't know. He probably bought.
I know Mike Tyson owns one.
He probably bought some land in Jamaica.
You keep saying Jamaica. It's not legal in Jamaica.
Well, why everybody's just smoking it there?
Well, they've been smoking it there, but it's not legal in Jamaica.
How is it illegal?
It's always been illegal. It's a
But
legal
it
drug.
grows from the earth.
As they say, it's from the earth. It's from the earth. You need to get it. It's from the earth. So yeah, so weed smoking Snoop Dogg and Buju Banton got on a call today to smoke with each other, a FaceTime call, and they broadcast it, or a call a live. Him and Buju was on the live together smoking weed, talking about Buju
Is
Banton.
that how you say it, Buju?
Buju, yes, Buju.
I don't know.
Not Buju. Buju.
I don't
Buju.
say Buju.
Buju is Buju Banton.
Buju Banton.
Buju Banton. Yeah. So that's what's going on. 420 people smoking. So some good news and some old news with good news. Alec Baldwin. You remember Alec Baldwin, the actor? He's got in trouble for shooting the young lady.
Well, I thought it was just on his set. I didn't realize he was the one who shot her.
Yeah, he was the actor. He had the gun in his hand. So it was on he's a producer of the movie. Wow. And he was on set and he had the gun and he pointed it towards the camera, which the person who was standing behind the camera was the young lady. And they fired it. And, you know, of course, everybody knows she passed away and this, that, and the lawsuits and all that stuff. And he was charged with manslaughter. But today they have dropped all charges against him.
Huh? Why'd they drop all charges? They were saying it wasn't his fault.
They basically he's been vindicated at least criminally. He lost the civil lawsuit, which he really settled. So I think they didn't even the percentage of proceeds. So they're finishing the movie, but a percentage of proceeds will be going to her 10-year-old son and her husband. So they've been added as producers of the movie. So they've added so they're gonna finish the movie, put them on producers and whatnot. So they settle that case. So that's what's going on right now.
Okay.
So Coachella. Shantae, you want to go to Coachella?
Okay. Do I want to go?
Do you want to go? Because I've heard about it over years and different performances.
I'm not really like a fan of
outdoor concerts,
long outdoor concerts. Like I can do an outdoor concert because everybody knows I love a good outdoor concert. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to do it for like days and days and days. Like I feel like that's too much.
Well, Coachella is for all the people out there who don't know, Coachella is a 2-weekend festival in California.
Yeah.
And they have I think it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they have hundreds of performers that perform on different stages, and we have stuff like that here. But Frank Ocean, Music Midtown, but you know, with Georgia, a lot of our festivals have been canceled this summer due to the Georgia's open carry law and stuff like that. So Coachella headliner was Frank Ocean.
How's he a headliner?
Well, he was supposed to headline back in 2019 before the pandemic, and
what song? I mean,
he hasn't had nothing out since 2016. That's the thing about it.
What?
So Frank Ocean was supposed to headline back in 2019. Didn't happen. He's headlining now, but supposedly he had a bad accident, fractured his ankle or knee.
Oh yeah, they told him he couldn't perform.
Well, nah, he said they let him perform. They even changed his whole setup because he was supposed to have like a roller skate and ice skaters and all that, and they changed the whole set. And now he's dropped out altogether. So they replaced him with, I think, the Foo Fighters. So he had a whole issue with his thing. So Frank Ocean fans, if you're upset about that, I
only ever knew one song from him.
Can you even repeat it now?
Oh, nah, 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 I've been thinking about you. Ooh, nah, 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 I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? And then when I realized what the song was about, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it like that.
Well, you don't know. Let that man be who he is. Let that man be who he is.
I'm feel the first time a new feel. Okay. I'll never forget it. Down deep in my soul, it keeps me alive. It changed my color from black to white. I'm like, oh Lord. Okay, wait a minute now. I'm just like picturing this in my head, like what's taking place, and I'm just like,
That's what. So that's another.
I'm just not sure that I can like it is tripping me out every time I think about it.
I think people need to stop with the music. Is music. Music is art, and I think people need to stop with your music. People starting to take. If you watch social media, people start to take music as literal, like they're talking about a subject, and it's like, oh, that's what you're talking about in it. It's like, okay, we know back in the day when rappers you talk about killing, selling drugs. Some of them did sell drugs.
First of all, R&B is embedded in how a person felt about something at some point, or someone that they knew that felt some kind of way. You're pulling from an experience. You're not just making it up. The true ones that really touch you deep in your soul, those are ones that are based on reality, okay? I'm sorry.
Really?
Really?
Okay. So I'm gonna get into this last entertainment news before we get into our subject of the night about that money. So, Trick Daddy. I heard this on the radio, and I meant to talk about this. Trick Daddy hasn't been to the dentist. Trick Daddy is 48 years old and hasn't been to the dentist in 15 years. So do you know Trick? You know Trick Daddy. You know what Trick Daddy looks like. He has some golds in his mouth. So he had gold caps in his mouth and hasn't been into dentist in 15 years. So he had probably rotten. He had massive decay and bone loss. His
breath was probably stank
in his teeth. Oh, I'm sorry. His Trick Daddy famous gold teeth replaced with veneers after 30 years. So it's been 30 years since he did it. So he's reportedly just dropped $60,000 on getting his teeth fixed, and still got to go back to do another $30,000-$40,000 on his teeth. Which, think about that, 30 years of not doing your, like.
You know how fucking disgusting his breath probably smelled. It probably smelled like
he probably used to gum and brush teeth and.
No, because all that booty and coochie eating he was doing. And,
oh yeah, because he loved talking about how he loved to eat the booty. He said, I love to eat the booty.
A fucking disease with him eating that shit. Oh my God.
Well, you know, Trick Daddy had, I think it's 8 or 9 baby mamas or something like that.
And they was kissing that dude. Well, they might not
kissed him.
They might not. They might feel like.
They might not have been kissing him. You don't know.
Like, kiss me right here. But the thing is when your breath be so stinking, it's like any type of residue from your mouth is just, ugh.
That might have been. I'm Trick Daddy. I love your song. Trick Daddy love the kids, but do the kids love Trick Daddy? Woo!
I mean, they probably do.
Trick Daddy love the kids.
Stop. I mean, they probably don't understand that Daddy got an issue.
Trick Daddy, I think he had like 9 or 10 kids or something like that. He got a few of them. He had a few of them. Yeah, it's bad.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, 30 years of not going to the dentist. And the thing about it is, there are some people that can't afford to go to the dentist, that don't go to the dentist and they have rotten teeth. And you see, Trick Daddy could afford to go to the dentist. He might not be a millionaire, but Trick Daddy got money to go to the dentist. He got $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. He can go to the dentist.
He didn't have to pay that much. He could have got an insurance policy and got it done for cheaper than that.
Well, he's an independent artist.
Well, I mean, back in the day, like he should have been doing it year over year. I mean, my thing is like during the pandemic, no lie, I did not go to the dentist, okay? Because I was kind of scared. But
mouth, you had to cover your mouth and your nose. Why would you go to the dentist?
But you know, like that's like that's a part of, you know, my making sure I'm straight routine. Like, you know, I feel like when we get older, it definitely becomes more important. Like, you go get your eyes checked. You go get your physicals done. You make sure your teeth get cleaned at least once a year, if not twice.
Exactly. Certain things you gotta just you have to take care of your body. You got to take care of yourself. I know not everybody can get insurance, all that stuff, but your teeth.
But some things like just we Dwayne and I and the fam, we didn't eat fast food for a whole month.
Mm-hmm.
And like that really helped. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I think I'm gonna talk to the fam about it, but I think we should do it again.
No fast food for a second
for a certain amount of time, because my stomach actually felt like so much better over that time, because like I realized that it's really eating my stomach up.
It can do that to you.
I know. We had some Marco's pizza last night, and boy.
Oh yeah, it messed me up. So that messed me up.
As I got home, it was a hot mess.
That messed me up bad.
I was like, "Ooh, my stomach couldn't handle it. It's like trying to get that junk out immediately."
That greasy food, but you know what? The thing is,
I felt like Marco's wasn't even that greasy. It just
I think the wings and the pizza was greasy because any pizza that I have, we cook it in the air fryer. We're at home.
You don't cook pizza in the air fryer. You talking about wings?
No, we cook the pizza in the air fryer.
What pizza you cooked in the air fryer?
The ones I got, the DiGiorno's and the little pizzas I got, I cooked in the air fryer. And then any wings I get, I cook them in the air fryer because I want to make sure, it's not too greasy or anything like that. So I think the grease just messed my stomach up because I was sitting on that toilet.
Man, his face was looking like
I ran it up. I popped in that bathroom like, ooh.
He had the worst look on his face, y'all. I was like, oh Lord. I'm sorry.
I ran into the room like, ooh, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So
he like, what's wrong with me? I was like, oh, okay.
All righty then. So before we get into the subject, talk about that loot. Oh, the most important thing is it's my birthday now. It's my birthday this weekend.
Oh, you're already celebrating?
Yes. I got the cup and I'm already celebrating. I'm already celebrating with the cup.
Don't get out of control
with the cup. With the cup.
Your 46th year.
Damn, I just got to tell people I'm an old man.
Okay, on your 42nd year.
My 25th year.
Okay.
My 25th year. Okay, my 25th year.
Okay.
So thank you, Robin. Robin said happy early birthday. I appreciate that. All donations are welcome. I'm trying to upgrade my iPad, so all donations welcome. $20, $5, $15, whatever you can. Donate to the cause. I'll take it out.
Whatever you can.
Whatever you can.
You can't donate.
You can donate. If you want to donate $1, it all is appreciated. So. That's what's going on.
That's what he wants for his birthday. He don't want no ties. He don't want no socks. He don't want no undershirt, no underwear. He don't want no workout gear. Just give him little cold cash.
Yeah, cold cash or a gift card that can go towards my new iPad because those things are not cheap.
Where
Best Buy, Visa, American Express, all those cards.
Apple.
Those.
Apple or no? Best Buy or no?
Best Buy, yes.
That's where you think you're going to get it from?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I got to figure out what I'm getting Dwayne for his birthday.
All right, let's get into it. So I read this article, and actually we're talking about this on the morning news. So I read the article. So I was reading the article and I saw it. So this woman, and I play the lottery on a regular basis, because I'm going to win. I know I've won certain amounts of money.
He's gonna win. Stick with that attitude.
I know I'm gonna win. I've won certain amounts of money. I think what's the most I won? What is it? 2,500? It was 2,500. I think it was.
Yeah, 2,500. We both couldn't believe it. We was both looking like
crazy,
dumb, like we didn't know what was going on.
And I think that was on a cheap. That was like a $5 or $10 ticket. It was
like, look at this, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, it looked like you won $2,500.
He said, yeah, I did win $2,500.
I was like, damn, we finna go cash that shit in now.
so I won. I think that's the most I've won so far. I won 2,500 and 1,000, and then of course of 600 and 500 on a few bad times. So
he won 500 a pretty good amount of times.
Yeah, I won 500 pretty much. I think I won one time. I was on a roll. I won like 500, like 3 times in a row on one day. But so there's an article. This lady puts it in a forum saying that she won the lottery off a scratch off. and she doesn't want to share it with her husband. She wants to take a solo trip, and so that's her money that she won. So the forum, Shantae, the forum goes on to talk about, I sent you the article, I don't know if you got a chance to read it, but the forum goes and talked about people saying, well, why did you get married in the mud? The husband thinking, why don't we put it into the joint account and save to buy a house or car? So my thing is,
it probably was maybe about $50,000. That's what I'm thinking.
what they don't never say how much money it is. They just say
if it was like a couple of thousand, not too much. She just want to take a nice little trip and then want to keep the money. She probably wanted about 50,000.
But they said it wasn't life changing, but it was semi life changing. So she's talking about she want to take a solo trip. She don't even want to take the husband. She don't want to share it with him. She's like,
they got kids.
They didn't say in the article if they had kids.
Okay.
They just saying that she got the money. She wanted on the scratch off. And that she don't believe she need to share it with the husband. And the husband's like, well, put in an account. We need to get a house, a car. So my thing is, my bells just running like, okay, you got some money and you don't have a car, you don't have a house, and you don't want to share with your husband. Why are you married with him? The husband is entitled. So Shantae said, is he entitled to half of her winnings? And Shantae had the same conversation because I was like, I win. And it depends on how much you win, because I won 500 and a couple of hundred.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
My philosophy, I mean, I don't play lottery, so I'm not going to take the risk. I don't believe in spending my money that way. That's not my jam, okay?
Don't lie. You have played the lottery. You have played when it get up to them big amount of monies.
I mean, but I don't play like you.
Okay, correct. That's true.
If it gets to a big amount, I might spend my $2. But that's about all I'm doing.
10, 20. You paid $20 one time.
I don't know if I've ever played 20. But anyway, that's not the point.
No, that's not the point.
That's not the point. The point is, I mean, for small amounts, like $500 and under, I feel like even $1,000 really and under.
It's not half. Now you don't split in half.
I mean, I feel like you need to acknowledge the fact that you won some money and break me off some. Yes. I definitely feel like you need to acknowledge the husband and wife factor when it gets over 500. But when it starts getting to a point where I feel like it's going to be life changing, I feel like it's y'all's money. I don't feel like I should get half or you should get half. Like, I feel like I should be able to use whatever I feel like I am entitled to. And I mean, I don't think that's necessarily half, but I feel like if I want to go to the bank and do whatever, if I want to swipe my debit card, like the money should definitely be there.
Well, this couple, they, so the husband, they have, as the article says, they have a joint account and they have separate accounts.
Well, the money definitely should have been going in the joint account.
And that's what I kind of agree with. That is like, okay, 20, 30, 40, 50,000, 100,000, that goes in the joint account. She talking about, I just want to take a solo trip. I don't think he needs to get in any. So it's like, are y'all not in this together? Why did you even get married? Are y'all not in it together? It's like,
I mean, it's not all about the money.
It's about
maybe he's not good with money.
And that could be.
And maybe that's why she's like, I'm not putting it in there because I'm trying to preserve the money to make sure that we have it in a year from now.
But not sharing it with your husband at all?
It's I feel like if
she wants to take a trip, a vacation solo, not with him.
Maybe been stressing her out. Maybe she like, I need
a solo vacation trip.
I need 30 days away from you.
30 days?
And then when I come back, we can discuss the money.
That money gone. You taking a 30-day trip. Well, I don't care where you from, where you going to. That 30-day trip is gone. That makes no sense. 30 days.
Okay, a weekend.
Okay, a weekend trip. That's understandable. Hey, we get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. A weekend trip.
Not even you get on my nerves. I just need a break from reality, like a break from everyone. Not just a break from you, a break from everything. And sometimes people just need a break. I mean, maybe she wasn't saying that she didn't want to take him per se. Maybe she just said, I just want to go by myself. Not that I don't want to take you. I just want to go by myself.
Well, I saw, speaking of trip, and this is a little bit off subject, I saw an article, well, not an article, but I saw a commercial where there's two things. You have a vacationer and a traveler. Those are two different things. A vacationer goes to escape their life. A traveler goes to experience life. So it's like so what is she? She's a traveler or a vacationer when she wins the lottery and she's talking about I want to take a solo trip.
I'm a vacationer. I'm not a traveler. I'm not trying to travel somewhere else to experience my life.
You just trying to escape what you have going on and
I just need a break from it sometimes. She could take the trip if she wants, but she needs to share some of the money with her husband.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I agree. I feel like.
So why did you get married? It's like he can. What did you say to me, Shantae? If I win the $12 million, I'm not sharing with you. You're gonna divorce me, take half, then come back and remarry me.
Yes, that's what I plan to do.
So if I say I'm not, I told Shantae if I decide to win that 12, 13 million, and I decide I'm not gonna share, she said she's gonna divorce me, take half,
right?
And then ask me to remarry.
16 years in. We 16 years in. We gonna have elephants at the wedding. I'm gonna be riding in on a cheetah. I'm gonna have liposuction, so I'm gonna look like the old Shantae.
You got issues. Yeah, sharing the money if she wants to take
Shantae that you fell in love with.
You still a Shantae I fell in love with. You act the fool sometimes, but I still on a regular basis.
I do not act a fool on a regular basis. Don't listen to this man.
On a regular basis.
He just had an attitude with me earlier.
Exactly. Yes, I did.
I don't even understand what I did. I'm just sitting here.
No, you slapped on me for no reason. I'm just trying to ask you a question.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't recall.
I asked you a simple question.
I don't
like,
recall this snap.
Do you know what time it is? Lord have mercy. I'm like, damn. Okay.
I don't recall this snap.
How you gonna ride in on the cheetah? How you gonna ride in on the cheetah?
Like this.
Oh no, look at Shanta. She said she gonna ride in cheetah like that.
I'll be on the bed.
She gonna be eating her limbs while she trying to ride a cheetah.
I'm riding in on the cheetah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It might. They might put like a little saddle on his back.
On a cheetah? Cheetahs are not big enough for grown adult to ride.
That cheetah to stand about this tall.
A cheetah is not big enough for a grown adult to ride. No matter what side a grown adult is.
What?
It's like riding a dog. Cheetah's just slightly bigger than a dog.
I don't know about that.
You can ride an elephant, maybe a lion,
no
but not a cheetah.
I don't want to ride. Okay, I can ride a lion, come in like a true Leo does.
Y'all hear this woman? This is what she's talking.
They like it.
No.
They like what I'm saying.
No, it makes no sense.
What you mean no?
No. You got Robin, that's your best friend. That's what she like what you saying. She questioned now your sense of it. So let's get back to this conversation. So the wife, no Shantae. See? Exactly. No Shantae.
No Shantae.
No Shantae. That's exactly what she just said.
No, what?
Exactly. That's what she said.
So
no Shantae.
My question is, since we talking about lottery.
Okay.
You could do anything in the world with your money. What would you do if you want like some large sum of money?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would it be? What would that something be?
What do you mean?
Like,
we talked about that already.
What would that one thing be?
What that one thing large? It depends on the amount because I have different scenarios for different amounts of money already built up.
The biggest lottery you could win.
I've won different scenarios, and one thing.
The one thing that you would do.
The one thing I would build.
You would do hands down.
I'm building a compound.
A compound.
I'm building a compound.
And what's gonna be in a compound?
It's gonna be my house. And a couple of family member house, depending on who I'm cool with, because I don't get along with everybody. Y'all know I don't get along, and I'm proud to say that I don't get along with everybody. It'll be a compound, I'll get my mother her little 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just a basic house on the compound. It'll be walking distance.
Just a basic house.
Yeah, it's because she don't want too much. She a basic house. I'd get on my golf cart and drive over to her house. And, she get in her golf cart, drive over her house. It's as simple as that.
My goodness.
I get, depends on Jeffrey and Tiffany and Brittany and them. They want a house on the compound. We'll see how that
Listen.
goes.
If I got so much money that I didn't know what to do.
Robin, as she can live in the compound. Robin?
Yes. Robin could live on the compound.
I love you, Robin. Love you. You come visit. You come visit. You come visit, girl. You come visit. But, like I said, I don't let everybody.
Oh, my God.
I would just keep
she going to be living in the house with us. She going to have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
I'm not going. She can come visit. I have no problem.
Oh, my God.
I had no problem with Rob. We and Rob is cool. But I'm just saying, I'm not bringing everybody on the compound.
Well, the one thing I'm going
to do. Because the problem is, Shantae, let me say this before I let you finish saying. Problem is, we each can only bring one best friend. Next, go ahead. Y'all look at that. Look at her face. Look at her face. She's like, we can only bring one best friend to live on the car.
Okay, so what I would do, I want all the money that I possibly could win.
Nah, we know what you're
doing. The first thing, what do you think I'm going to do?
You said start your radio, your record label.
That's not what I'm going to do.
Okay, all right, let's see what you're talking about.
I'm going to pull out at least $10 million and put it in a pool.
Okay.
Then I'm going to jump in the
Scrooge
pool. And I'll
McDuck.
be like, Scrooge. I'll be like, money. I'll be throwing money, wiping money with my butt, throwing it in the trash can, everything. I'm gonna get crazy.
You wipe your butt with dollar bills, I hope, not $100 bills.
No, not $100.
You ain't that stupid. He's like, I wipe my butt with $1 bills, but that's about it. No comment, Lulu. No comment with that comment when I said she can invite one best friend to live on the compound. See, I only have one best friend. I have a lot of friends, but I only have one best friend that I've known for umpteen years. But everybody can visit and everybody get us some money. But I'm like,
well, I'm definitely that's definitely what I would do. That would be the first line of business, and I'd take the money, put it back in the bank, right? Because of course I'm cheap. Then I'm gonna buy a lavish house.
I'm built.
The most lavish house that I could possibly.
And that's gonna be the problem. I think that's gonna be our problem.
What?
Because I think the house that you want to build and the house that I want is going to be two different houses.
Well, we gonna be living in two separate houses.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Come see me.
I think we,
because
we win $300 million. Me and Shantae gonna have to live on a compound in two separate houses because the house that she wants and the house that I want are not the same house.
I'm gonna have lines at my gate.
You gonna have lines at your gate.
I'm gonna have gold-plated doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them 40-foot doors up in the air that you see on the Instagram videos. Right. People, the doors just be huge. I like the doors.
Right, and I'm gonna have a butler.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one of them too. Butler, maid.
No, you don't have no maid. You have a butler.
You really can't have no maid. No. Butler and maid.
I'm
gonna have me a Jeffrey. I'm gonna have a house manager.
Right, you're gonna have a house
manager,
and it's gonna be a dude. There ain't gonna be no girl now.
Well, the house manager is gonna manage the cleaning and the shelf.
Right, it ain't gonna be no girl though.
So
it's gonna be a man.
I can't have a 70-year-old maid. 65, 70. No age maid.
No female maid.
Okay, because I'm in a separate house.
That's right.
Okay.
No female maid. I'll be like, Dwayne, I'm trying to fall asleep. You need to come over here. Drive in your cart and come over here.
Drive my golf cart. Come over to your house. Fall asleep.
So I can go sleep. And then you go back home after we get into bed and fall asleep and it's the morning.
Yeah, because I want to I like modern / traditional house. So I like modern.
Modern houses.
Modern, because I want some squares.
I want the house to look modern from the outside. Like I want the house to look like traditional from the outside.
I like the square houses with I'm gonna have a living roof on top of it. Lulu wants to go back. Going back now. Trick Daddy needs to make a song telling kids the importance of dental hygiene. I can't wait to see these veneers that man got. That man got veneers.
Well,
But I remember the story that Lil Wayne, he didn't, even though he didn't wait that long, he had to go and have almost $60,000 worth of surgery because he didn't take care of his teeth, and he had the golds and the platinums in there, and he ended up having to go getting veneers and get teeth redone. I was like, come on now.
I just cannot.
I don't understand. I don't understand it at all.
I'm so glad back in the day when I just wanted a gold tooth, my mom just refused. Can you see me with a gold tooth now? I wanted an open face gold.
Funky mouth.
Right here.
Open face gold is a cap.
One right here and one right here. I wanted two.
Well, I bought some at the flea market. And my teeth were kind of bad, so I couldn't really put it on. And I tried to put it on, and it's like it didn't fit right. So I had bought some at the flea market, and dude was like, "Oh, you can't gold." They were selling gold, so you had to bend. It was fake gold, so you just had to bend them and clip them onto your tooth.
My dad was like, "Go get some foil." And
I did that back in the day. Did you do that, little kid? Put the foil on your teeth.
Put the foil on it. Let's see how ridiculous you gonna look. My mom like, I didn't pay all that money to make sure that your teeth always was beautiful for you to be putting a freaking gold on it. Cause with the open face gold, they gotta shave your tooth down. Then they put the gold, like the open face, around your tooth. That's how
I didn't know nothing about that.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you.
Well, Florida was big on the gold.
Growing up in Florida,
you got to go too.
Ish, okay.
Yeah, I left Florida at 10 years old. No, I'm sorry, I left Florida at 14.
Had gold teeth.
So I didn't know nothing yet. Gold teeth and dreads, they started it.
Well, I don't know of any. They all had fades.
Miami, gold teeth and dreads.
Yeah,
they started.
Everybody had gold teeth. Everybody had an open face gold. Everybody had like little diamonds on their teeth and stuff like that. And I just was like, oh my God, I just got to have one. My mom was like, hell to the no, you ain't getting one.
It's part of the culture, mama.
She was like, you better go get something done with your fingernails or something. So then I used to have these like very extravagant fingernails. They were long. Sometimes I had like little charms on them where they pierced my fingernail, and then I had like diamonds on my nails, and I had all kind of designs and stuff, and they were real long. Like I got pictures. I'm like, and I had like rings on every single finger, and they weren't like the little dainty rings. They were like big, gargantuous.
She had the four finger rings.
Yep.
The four finger rings. You're like, oh, look at my ring.
Right. Yep. Then I had like 6 gold chains.
She said you had the ghetto nails. Robin said you had the ghetto nails.
Yeah, I did. I had like 6 gold chains.
Looking like Baps. You looking like Baps.
Yep. And my hair used to always be curl in some kind of crazy hairstyle. And I had like short hair. I was super ghetto, y'all. Yes. My mom's like, I just don't understand what's wrong with our daughter. I don't know why she's dressed like this. I don't know why she looks like this right now.
She raised suburban, wanted to be in the hood.
I was so ghetto, y'all.
So you had the Radio Raheems. There you go. But we've gone off subject, but the topic said sharing with your spouse, getting that lottery money and talking about, no, I'm not sharing my spouse. I don't see how that works out. I don't see how this couple stays married after she done won the money and told her husband, you can't get none because it's all mine. I don't understand that. I don't understand that concept. I don't
see how
are you going to stay married?
He could probably take her to court.
He can, but then I'll say, why is that marriage even going to stay together? It's like, how can you survive that? It's like, what they say, marriages break up because of 3 things. What are the 3 things?
Finance,
infidelity, and there's one more. Or it's just the 2 things?
Finance and infidelity.
Those are reasons for marriages to break up, So, in finance, that's a big thing. She said, well, I just don't want to share with you. Oh, well.
Well, I wonder how long they've been married.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the article. It didn't give that much detail. It just said she won a substantial amount of money, which is semi-life changing. She said she don't want to share with her husband. She wants to take a solo trip, and then people started weighing in on it.
I mean, I feel like she needs to take her solo trip. You ain't gonna be mad if I take my solo trip when we win the lottery.
Have fun, because you about to go. You're not gonna go. Your solo trip is not a solo trip. And I know who you are. You're in the solo trip. You're taking a friend. You don't like to. Now I can take a solo trip, and I'll be straight.
You ain't taking no solo trip. You ain't going nowhere without me.
Exactly. I can take a solo trip and actually go on a solo trip. I can go to Jamaica, go to New York, go visit family, and just by myself go on a solo trip. You're not going on a solo trip. You got to take one of your friends with you. You got to go visit one of your friends and hang out. You're not just going on a solo trip. I know the person that you are. You're not just going to say, hey, I'm just going to go by myself. I'm going to go out to South Carolina
Maybe
or
I might
Arizona.
be like, I'm going to LA. I'm just gonna go
Be-
hang out for the
In
weekend.
LA and just be a
You
solo
gonna be
person.
like, okay,
No, you're not.
who you going to see?
Exactly. You got to go see somebody. You're not just going to go to me. I can go. I'll go to Turks and Caicos and just sit in the resort and just sit on the pool, just be by myself.
And sleep.
Yeah, and just be
Drunk
by
and
myself.
sleep.
Because I've gone to places. I will go out in Atlanta by myself just because.
And I don't like that.
And I
but
just think
okay.
I'll go to the movies and just say, "Oh, you want to go see one? No, I want to see that. Okay, I'll go by myself and watch a movie in the middle of the day by
He
myself."
will, and I don't be liking it, but sometimes I just really don't feel like going. Cause I'm not a movie buff like that, but
Movies grew up on movies. She going back to Shy. What's that say? You going back to Shy? That's
I did like Chi-Town. Now I am gonna have to say I'm. I just realized that I had a $79 credit on Delta.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see what am I gonna do with this $79 credit.
Use it for your bag check when we go to
No, we're not flying Delta.
We're not?
No, Southwest.
Oh, okay. Southwest.
Yeah, that's the only place that flies to Curacao.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Yeah. All right. What show? We've had a good show.
I gotta find somewhere to go, y'all. Give me suggestions. I got $79 and I need to find somewhere to go.
Go to Tampa. You can go to Tampa. There you go. $79. That's a one-way trip.
I said Tampa.
Your people.
I could go see Emmy.
There you go. Sounds good.
I ain't met her husband yet.
We flying America. No. Well, Robin said we flying American.
Okay, so we flying American.
Not Southwest.
But it's not Delta.
Y'all didn't know what we flying? Well, I guess the trip's only 2 months away. So
I mean, I ain't looked at the details at this point.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll start looking when we get closer. You know me, I don't even be packing till the day before. So.
Do you even pack?
Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do that. I pack my stuff.
Do you pack?
I do.
Or do you pull your stuff out and put it close to a suitcase?
I put it in the suitcase this time.
But do you put it properly?
You was mad, but it fit.
Without anybody else fitting.
I mean, you didn't say what had to be done. You just said I need to put it
Thank you, Rob. We're flying American. Okay. Don't tell everybody our details, Robin. You don't want to know people know where we're going, how we're going, or where we're going. They be talking about, So, this has been a good show. Nice back and forth with me and Shantae.
Why you saying my name like that?
Shantae.
Don't say it like that.
We'll call you what your mom calls Shants. We'll call you Shants. What?
Excuse me?
I can't call you that.
No.
I say Shantae Monique.
Yes, that's
what I say. You said the location, not me. Oh, you know what, Robin? I'm tired of you. Okay. Tired of you. All right. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us tonight. We usually get a little bit more guests, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Like I said, it's my birthday on Saturday, so Cash App been at the bottom. So if you want to,
your Cash App's at the bottom.
Yeah, it's bottom of the screen.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Black people.
Just what I'm saying. I'm saying all those people that watch us on the replay. If you just want to send $1 over for the, just to help the funds. For the birthday gift, I appreciate it. You get to a certain age, certain things you don't want. So just a little party, so you don't want to do all the hoopla. You just you want certain things.
You wasn't gonna do nothing, but
I probably wasn't. I really didn't want to do nothing. I told her that a couple months, but she's like, we'll just do something in the house.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gotta spend no money at a restaurant. You gotta spend no money. You spend that money, you gonna spend at a restaurant, spend it on me.
Oh my God.
That $60, $50, $60.
For the person who never liked birthdays, he is into
It's your fault. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just your fault. You changed me over the last 10, because the first 5 years we've been married 16 years. But the first 5 to 6 years, I was still fighting it.
And now he just gun-ho. He just ridiculous. He been spoiled over the years.
Yeah, she just do it. That's how she right now. So that's it. So
I done spoiled him. He's my baby.
Yeah, her family and the birthdays, and I'm like, okay, that's what you want. And I'm just gonna run with the flow. No.
He's my baby.
All
No
right.
lie.
So this has been another episode of Three Clarks. We actually flowed very well. Got through our 45 minutes without having to really no time breaks. So I am Dwayne, and my birthday is 4/2022. 4/2022/23. Yeah. Those are good numbers. So appreciate y'all. Catch y'all. No, next week. Yeah, we'll be here next week.
Yeah, we'll catch you next week.
Y'all have fun. We're going to have next week, we're talking about Janet Jackson and Ludacris. Y'all have fun.
Bye.
Bye.